Hello. I don't know who's on here yet. I'm going to wait till people pop on. Although when I replay this, it's going to bore people that are just tuning in. So maybe I shouldn't. Remember to use your ring finger and go in very gently when you're doing eye makeup or eye moisturizer. I know, I'm going off camera. I do that a lot. I'm not on the screen. By the way, I have a secret. You have to check out my Instagram on Mom's Messy Journey to find out. And then if you're still confused, you can PM me. PM, DM, what's the difference? I don't know why they even changed it. It was private message for the longest time, and now it's direct message. I don't even get it. Good morning. What are you doing on TikTok on a Saturday morning? Or wait, is it Sunday? Happy Sunday. I'm going to go to church. How about you guys? Let me know where you're from. So I have some updates. It looks like I've got some new people, so I might need to fill you in. Really sad that Young Living, I ran out of my Young Living products, so I'm just using store brand stuff, and it's not the best, but whatever. Also, they don't have Savvy Minerals anymore, so I'm super sad about that too. Anyway, I said that last time. So yesterday I was talking about how my divorce lawyer said, which is why I'm kind of on TikTok, because lawyers are expensive. I'm already divorced, but I'm going to reevaluate all the custody stuff. Eventually, I'm going to have to reevaluate the support, but I'm not there yet. And I don't know how much I should share publicly. I'm not one of those people. Well, sometimes I am, but my lawyer said I shouldn't be. So anyway, here I am. So she said that I was right. Okay, so this is, first of all, if you want to know about narcissistic abuse, okay, this is what they do. They call you, even if you've set up a boundary and said, don't call me, put it in writing, give me an email, give me a text. They will call you anyway. They will not respect your boundaries. And you'll say, so they'll call you at a very inconvenient time, knowing that you're driving to a meeting or a group or counseling, a class, something, because they don't want you to get help, of course. They don't want you to heal, because then you won't need them. And then they will trigger you. They will bring up a really, really, really triggering topic, like telling me I'm not going to get my kids all of a sudden till Monday when it was a Wednesday. It's like, I get 5 days in a row because I have Labor Day. And I'm like, well, you shouldn't have these preceding days then. I should get them back after dinner because he has Wednesday night dinners. And I'm like, you don't get them Thursday, Friday if I don't have a weekend. That's the whole point of your preceding days, which I think is ridiculous. The judge even thought it was ridiculous originally, so I'm going to ask to get it removed. So anyway, so I gave him the benefit of the doubt because I didn't want to be all dramatic and thought maybe it is possible that I misread it and was confused. But this is also what they try to do. They try to make you think you're stupid, like you can't read, and they try to confuse the heck out of you. I don't know if you've ever been with a narcissist, but it sucks because you're in a constant state of confusion. I'm putting shimmer on my legs too. So anyway, I was like, okay, well, whatever. I'm going to my meeting. We'll touch base after or tomorrow because I had an appointment with my lawyer. Little did he know, but I was like, I'm going to find out for sure. So then, come to find out, she said, oh, yeah, no, he doesn't get those preceding days. If you don't have a weekend, there's no reason why he should have those preceding days. And I was like, exactly. So then I'm stuck, right? Then I lose out on time with my kids. Can't get it back. Super depressed. super triggered in that office to begin with. And then, what do? So I was asking people yesterday, do I go get my kids? Do I just keep the peace? I didn't get a whole ton of advice. I decided to keep the peace for the girls' sake. But sometimes I'm constantly battling, like, how hard do I fight for them? You know, and what should I just drop? So it's only a couple days. It was school work days anyway. I wasn't super concerned about it. But I texted him over and over and over. My fault, my anxiety, my PTSD. I do get a little bit harassing, so that's my bad. But I was pissed at this point. I'm like, I knew I was right. How dare you take my kids on my time? Like, you're freaking selfish. They were bawling on the phone with me. They missed me, so he doesn't even care about their feelings. If they actually wanted to be a dad, I wouldn't even care, but they don't. So I'm just so mad. So, sorry. Why are you listening to my rants? This is so funny. So I left him all these text messages. Here's the update. Totally ghosted me. Once he knew he was wrong, so it went from sending me first day school pictures and letting the girls talk to me to silence, crickets. And this is also what narcissists do. They will trigger you and trigger you and trigger you and make you think you're freaking crazy, and then they will ghost you. They will completely go silent, especially when they're proven wrong on something. They hate being wrong. So now, nothing. Now, not only do I not get to see the girls, because I was like, maybe, I was presenting the idea, maybe you give me them a day early or a couple days early because I missed that time, like fair compromise, right? And he's like, well, you can go to the river with us. And I was like, no, that doesn't count, dude. I don't want to hang out with you. No offense, but that doesn't give me my time back with my children on my time. Sorry, that sounds really greedy. I'm not one of those people. There are children. We share time. I get that. But I was like, no, that doesn't count. I don't want to go to the river with you guys. I want to take the girls to the river by myself. Or I want to go see my family with the girls. Or, go to church with the girls. Whatever. Like, no, I don't want to hang out with you, bro. That doesn't count. Also, I got this new concealer because I thought maybe my babysitter and my kids took off with my concealer. And I'm going to put up a bad review here. I do not recommend it. This Milani Conceal Perfect stuff. I opened the lid and it flew off. And then it got, my bad for not cleaning like behind the toilet. There was like cat hair and stuff. Gross. Like, gross. Anyway, had to wipe it all off and waste a bunch of it, taking like a whole layer off of it. But stupid. Anyway. A lot of these concealers are stupid. Also, don't get the ones with the brush on the, not brush. It's kind of a spongy thing on the end of it. Concealer doesn't even come out, so don't buy those ones either. Anyway, I probably got way too much. Oh my gosh. So the update is now, not only can I not see the kids, I can't talk to them. He's completely ghosting me. It's just not okay. So narc abuse awareness here. I don't know those of you who have put in the comments if you've experienced it, if you have any tips. I also have a theory that it's actually demon possession. It's the Jezebel spirit. So I've been praying a lot. And please pray for me if you're a believer out there. What else? What else do I have updates on? Before you popped on, if you didn't hear me, I was directing people to my Instagram. I have two Instagram. One is my kids, which I don't share publicly very much. And the other one is Mom's Messy Journey. And that one has some cool stuff on it, so go follow. I would like as much follows, likes, comments, shares, subscribes, whatever, as possible, because I want to eventually, hopefully, get enough followers where I can, have ads and get some revenue, because life is tough, man. The economy is tough, especially on single moms. So I appreciate you tuning in and helping out. I usually follow back. I usually reply. I'm pretty good about that, especially since I'm not popular yet. So reach out if you want to chat. Or let me know what some of your channels are, and we can, I'll follow back and subscribe back. That's what I do. So, unless you're a total weirdo. I get some of those on here sometimes. So I'm trying to make a pretty consistent, like on the weekends when I'm getting ready. I can't do it in the morning because my kids are here, especially it's too loud. But on the weekends, when I don't have them, I'm trying to fight for more weekends. So again, thanks for helping out here, because I gotta save and fight. But it won't take a big fight because I am working full time just like him now, so there's no reason a judge shouldn't give me another weekend. What's sad though about the system is they don't give a F about domestic violence or verbal, psychological, emotional abuse. They don't care. If kids don't have bruises, they really don't care. If wives don't have bruises, they really don't care. Also, if you're ever, there is such thing as rape by a spouse. If that ever happens to you, do the right steps. It seems dramatic, but go to the doctor, get a rape kit, press charges. Otherwise, any restraining order you try to get or anything will also most likely be dropped. Unfortunately, they don't protect women. They don't protect children. They just don't. That's the sad world we live in. So, I've been through it all, man. Every single type of abuse. So if you're not aware of it, which I'm sure you are, it's all over the place now, but there's emotional, verbal, psychological, physical, sexual, financial, and spiritual or religious. I've had all of them. I've experienced all of them, unfortunately. I talk about my, father of my children, ex-husband a lot, but I also had some relationships before and after that. Well, I had one after that. And those were even worse. So I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus here. I'm not trying to ruin anyone's reputation. I'm not saying names, although some of you probably know who he is, who they are. But I am trying to raise awareness, and I really don't care anymore about secrecy or privacy or whatever, because one, freedom of speech, and two, whoa, this is hard, especially when I'm on video. You want to go up, by the way. You want to start up. You don't want to go down. But I don't care, because people need to know the truth. And when we first split, he totally slandered me. My own niece won't even talk to me anymore because he told everybody I destroyed his life. I took his kids away from him. I put him in the hospital with stress. Victim, poor me, pity, pity. No. Maybe he was having a panic attack because I finally left his ass. He was warned if he kept treating me like shit, I was going to leave. Especially since he wasn't even going to pay my bills anymore. I was like, I'm not taking abuse if you're not even going to let me stay at home with my babies like originally planned. No, thank you. I'm sorry. I don't believe that mothers should be working all the time, right? I don't believe in that. Men should be providers. If that offends you, go ahead and unfollow. But A real godly man will want to provide for his wife so she can be with her children. We shouldn't be pawning off our kids to other people. When I have child development degree, okay, like I can take care of my kids just fine. Like, why are we all stressing out and working 9 to 5 just to pay for school? It doesn't make any sense. So, and that was our agreement. That's not everybody's agreement. That's fine. But that is our agreement. And all of a sudden it changed. Once he got me, he was like, you need to get a fucking job. And I was like, okay, bro. If I get a job, I'm going to take care of myself and leave your abusive ass. Just a warning. Unless you get help. And he had a chance to get help. I fixed myself. He could have fixed himself. You know, I'm an advocate for mental health. I don't care what you got to do. If you got to meditate, whatever, you need to chill the fuck out and stop abusing your partners, especially in front of your kids. Like, yeah, I was doing everything for the home and the children, and he would give me a tiny little allowance sometimes if I continued my wonderful BJs and whatever I did, then he would give me an allowance. I didn't have access to his credit cards, nothing. There was no actual normal, like, marriage. Like, I look at wives and they're like spending their husband's credit card, and I'm like, what? Like, isn't that wrong? No, that's actually how it's supposed to go, apparently. I never knew that. Um, like, when you're married, you take care of your person. Like, sometimes women are the breadwinners. Okay, so, like, take care of your husband, I guess. Whatever your arrangement is, stick to your agreements, man. But, like, don't change it all of a sudden. Totally blindside them. But I am for the traditional Christian marriage. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Because I think it's the best for the children. I think that's how God designed it. And I'm not going to apologize for it. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you for the loves and the support and the hearts, because somebody agrees with me. Thank God. I was a feminist. Believe me, I'm about empowering women, giving them voices, advocating for them against abuse and all that. Trust me. I'm not like into chauvinistic, like, submit, like, I'm not into that either. Thank you for the hearts again. But it's got to be balanced, right? So I am not the typical feminist that destroys the family unit in America that they want us to buy into right now. I'm not into that anymore. I used to be. Dude, I used to be so woke. I voted for Biden. Oh my gosh, give me like is there a thumbs down or a boo? Like, terrible. My daughters and I were making Black Lives Matter posters. Like, I love my community. I supported my community, right? But I didn't realize that it was a complete scam, sham, whatever you want to call it, and they were actually exploiting blacks and pocketing a bunch of money for million dollar mansions somewhere. It's a complete joke. Had no idea. Um, Go watch Am I a Racist by Matt Walsh. He exposes a lot of truths. It's pretty eye-opening and funny all at the same time. And sad. Like, that white fragility author, like, completely pocketed off of black people. It's disgusting. Thank you for the hearts. So, what else did I do? I was doing gay pride marches. Guys, I was in that zone, that bracket. I was in that little agenda, that group of people that's so popular at Portlandia. And I was like, finally, during the pandemic, I awakened. I saw the truth. I went through the rabbit hole, and I was like, holy shit. Oh my God, I was so brainwashed. Who's with me? Like, who what was your awakening moment? Or were you always conservative? Or are you still Democrat out there, and why? And it's not really all about politics. For me, it's about saving the children. That's where I drew the line. So when I found out that Trump was the only person actually trying to fight child trafficking and sex trafficking on women and children, that's what sold me. Because that's where I draw the line: protect the children. And these Democrats want us to like have kid-friendly drag shows. That does not even, should not be in this first sentence, same sentence. Like, please agree with me there. That's not okay. They're destroying our children. Thank you. And what else? I love that Kennedy's going to try to make us healthy again. I'm all about health. I actually minored in nutrition in college. So a little bit about me. I majored in human development. Can't even talk. Human development and family studies. So a little bit of social work, a little bit of child development, and a little bit of counseling. A lot of it of nothing. I need to still get my master's. But I don't believe in this woke, indoctrinated college system anymore either. So I have a hard time giving them money when they're a completely wrecked system as well. So I'm kind of stuck, and I don't know if I want to be stuck in a career that I might regret either. Like the pandemic, you couldn't be in childcare, mental health, or medical health without getting the jab. I absolutely refused the vaccine. I don't know about you guys. I might get shut down for this video. I don't really care. But that's why I wasn't working in the beginning of my divorce. It wasn't that I was trying to use him and be lazy and, not provide for my children. It was that I'm not going to take your stupid job just to work and pay your taxes so you can go on these elaborate golf trips. And actually, I'm going to expose the Oregon judicial system here right now. I could probably, my lawyer says good luck, don't fight it, but I probably could have a potential lawsuit because of the shit they put us through and didn't take me seriously, because now it's been years and my kids have gotten worse, not better, because equal dad rights, just let them, don't enforce that they didn't actually make him get counseling and child development classes. They just recommended it. And of course he didn't follow that. His mom is covert narcissist. So he's overt. Covert is way worse. So she acts all perfect and then she hides she does the abuse when no one is watching. So that's even the most dangerous kind. Well, the most dangerous is malignant. That's like your sociopath, psycho murders, but she's not that bad. But she is the type that will twist your mind because you're like, she's a good, caring, nice woman. Is she really being mean to me right now? Like, you tend to like question yourself. And I know what my kids are going through because she was one of my biggest bullies. So I get it. But anyway, so the judge on the jab, he goes, why don't you just get it to work full time? I was like, my body, my choice. I know my rights. And he's like, you don't have any rights when it comes to this. Are you effing kidding me, bro? He actually said that. Are you joking? He actually had the audacity to say, I don't have rights when it comes to my body. I just need to get the jab and work. That's the system we live in. Okay. And by the way, this jab completely didn't work. And it made people totally sick. It, I think, actually has killed a lot of people, right? Give me a heart if you believe that. So, no offense. Like, if you guys got it, if you believe in it, I'm not judging. I used to be a pro-vaxxer. And then I was like, oh, well, I'm a pro-vaxxer still, but I just don't want to get this one because it's not researched. And the flu shot is like a crapshoot, right? But now, after all this and the way they pushed it on us, and I hope a lot of people turn around and realize we should all be anti-vaxxers, because it's completely disgusting what they do. There's no reason for it. We have healthy immune systems. If we would just stop the American diet and eat healthy, we would be fine. Like, literally, I think I've been reading this book called, oh God, what is it called? It's by Stephen Budden. Something about Eden. Returning to Eden. Anyway, it's about like the Garden of Eden, right? And how we started out vegetarian. And vegetarian diet, I guess, which I'm not the Portland vegan type. I want to put that out there. I'm more like keto carnivore. But apparently, if you eat your fruits and veggies, you could cure cancer, or you could just at least not get cancer. So I've been just researching different diets. I believe in a balanced diet. I actually wrote my own because I believe that you shouldn't cut completely one thing completely out of your diet, except for maybe sugar. But it needs to be balanced. Like, there are healthy grains, but please don't overdo the carbs. That's like the one thing I recommend, like, cutting out. If you do cut out anything, cut out carbs. I'm talking like white breads, pastas. But there's many cultures that eat rice on a regular basis, and they're really healthy. Our rice apparently has arsenic in it. I don't think I trust it. But yeah, I'm more like meats, veggies, fruits as much as possible. And then I was looking into the anti-inflammatory diet, which cuts out red meat, and I don't think I totally believe in that. I'm not 100% on that yet, for sure. So put in the comments if you want, like, what you use, what you do, how do you stay healthy, what diet are you on, or do you just work out a ton? I'm not a workout person. Like, I will do my morning workout. I read the Bible, I do my morning workout, but I'd rather diet. I'd rather cut out the sugar and just relax. I'm not like a gym rat. That's just not me. But once I get on a healthy diet and I have more energy, then I feel a lot more motivated to work out. It's kind of weird. It kind of works together, right? Okay. So, done with my makeup, gonna do my hair. Um, so talk to me. I don't like this live thing sometimes because I feel like I'm talking to myself. It's kind of weird. Tell me where you're from, how your morning's going, what you're doing today. I'm going to go to church. And then probably look for some clothes for my kids for school. I might enjoy some nature, go swimming, or go on a hike or something. Oh, duh, this isn't even hot enough yet. What am I doing? Usually I have it plugged in while I do my makeup to save time. So, any other updates? What was I talking about yesterday besides that? Oh, there's no update on my daughter's school. One of the teachers, I guess, like, grabbed her by the arm or something and was like, it's not time to go to the restroom. So I'm super pissed on so many levels. One, don't touch my fucking kid. And two, let him go to the bathroom when they want to go to the freaking bathroom. So we're going to have a big talk with the principal, I think. But I mean, again, I believe in balance. I believe that we should be allowed to touch kids if we have to. Like, I don't believe in this whole clear the room while this kid throws a bunch of things and climbs on tables, and don't you dare exclude them from the classroom or call their parent to come get them. I don't believe in that. I work for a company that believes in that, and it kills me every day. I gotta bite my tongue. But I don't believe that you should be abusive to kids. Absolutely not. I don't think we should bring the rulers back. I don't think you should be grabbing them if they're in 5th grade, for instance, and they know what they're doing and they're in control of their own bodies. There's no reason for that. Preschool, yes, you need to be able to directly, safely guide them. They need help sometimes, but it depends on the age and development level. And it's not okay. I could shut this school down, man. It's not okay for them. This teacher should lose her license if she cannot. It's like the first or second day of school anyway. Why are you so pissed off at students already? I can get the burnout towards the end of the year and how teachers need to take some time off because they get super cranky. I was a teacher. I get it. But beginning of the year, that's a super red flag, right? Why are you already pissed off at your kids? There's no reason for that. It should be the honeymoon stage still. What is your actual problem, lady? Come on. So, try to do the 1-inch sections, but I get really lazy with it. Really hard to maintain hair. If you're a man out there, thank the Lord you're a man, because being a woman sometimes, especially in this society, it's a lot of pressure. Gotta look cute. Then again, that is vanity, and that can be idolatry, right? And a sin. So I try not to get too much into it. There are days I go without makeup and I just hit the river. Don't do my hair at all. Put it in a messy mom bun. There are days. Anyway, this live is getting a little long. I'm surprised some of you are still here. Thank you, though. Thank you so much, because the longer people tune in, I guess, and the more they watch, the more I can raise that money to fight for my kids. And, yeah. I might need 2 lawyers now. I might need to come after the school and my ex. Who knows? It's the one thing we agree on, though. It's funny because he hurts my kids all the time, but when it comes to someone else hurting his kids, he's on the same page with me. We protect our babies when it comes to the school. But it's just ironic because he doesn't really care about how they feel when they're with him. Does that make sense? Typical narcissist. As long as you can cast the blame on someone else, then all of a sudden you're your kid's savior. But when it comes to you, do you have accountability? Do you apologize? Hell no. Nothing's wrong with you. Anyway, all these pop-ups on TikTok, I'm like, what's going on? What is this? Wait, did you guys give me like stars or something? I'm trying to figure it out. No, it's just like a flashy thing. I'm trying to see. Trying to see. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna invite you to my fan club. Is that what I do? I don't know what I'm doing here. TikTok doesn't make sense to me. Teach me. Please teach me. Jack and Jill. um, I don't know what it means. If I invite someone on to be a guest, that means that their screen is on too, right? Like we're sharing screens, or I don't know. Should I do that? Do you guys do that? Do you recommend it? Or does that invite a bunch of weirdos? I don't know. I don't know. I'm so new to this. I need some trainings, but ain't nobody got time for that. So anyway, so that was my update for the day. Do you guys have any more questions? I guess just get my DMs. And let's pray for each other because it is a crazy world. And rebuke the spirit of narcissism in the name of Jesus, right? TikTok can feed that, just so you know. So I have to limit my TikTok sometimes because I'm like, I don't want to play with that. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys later, okay? Bye.